Whoa, full house already. What's up, fellas? Beyond Brian, Andrew, Business Caveman. What's going on? Good morning, y'all. Getting after it here. What was I doing again? Is that a week since I played this game? I don't even remember. Countess and Summoner for keys. I knew that. I was just trying to remember. Alright, what buttons do what here? I remember. Comes right back to you, know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. John, what's going on? You! There. Where am I going? Okay. Gotta get back in the swing of things here, huh? Not the right button. There we go. The players 3, I need to CTA it up, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if I think I started taking out packs more recently, huh? Not every pack, but ooh. All these monsters. That's where you get it at. That's where them high ruins are dropping. Next time. Employees must carve Slayer into their forearms before returning to stream. It's a bit extreme, but you know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Boy, I feel like I'm moving in mud right now. Quicksand or something. Oop. Nothing. Is it just me or is your music louder than normal? Oh, thank you for letting me know that early on here. It is much louder. My apologies. I was just blasting your guys' eardrums out, huh? Couldn't even hear me talk. That's probably good. Give me some emotes, spam. Give me some emotes if that's a good volume. I think, yeah, I had it. I forgot. I shouldn't adjust it that way. I really shouldn't adjust it that way. Actually, hold on a second. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to adjust it a different way. I don't know. There we go. So now you should be able to hear. Maybe I'll turn that up a little bit more. The sound of what's going on in the game a little bit, but mainly the music. Looks like the audio levels are about where I usually want them, so it's not. It's kind of a. It's a feel. It's not like a science. So it might be a tad quieter than other times. So what's going on, player 2? What's up? Ooh. I was digging the music. You were digging it louder. I still got it. I turned down pretty quiet there for a second. There's a little bit of delay on the stream too, so it might have been for the second there where it was quieter. That's what you're talking about. Sometimes I just don't want to stop. Sounds 100% better. That's what I'm going for. Oh. What up, Phil? Hey, quick question. Where do you farm for Fury Druid weapon? Where would you farm for a Fury Druid weapon? I mean, for almost any character in the game, for anything, it's you pick out the rune word that you want, and you you do the countess to get the runes, unless they're like high runes. But you do the countess to get the runes. You do cows or whatever, or wherever your best place that you like to farm for bases is, and that's pretty much the go-to. As for like getting uniques and stuff to use for a Fury Druid, I mean, it's just like a crapshoot farming pretty much anywhere. So yeah, unfortunately, the answer is there's not like a great answer besides like picking out your favorite rune word. If you want to go something a little on the budget side, but still is really good, like an Oath or something. It's kind of more budgety, but still you have to go farm to try to get it, or you know, stuff like that. Countess was nice to you. What'd you end up getting from the Countess? Bunch of keys and like 5 Istrunes or something? Ja rune incoming. Boom! Come on, Ghost. Oop, get out of here. Champion Rakanishu boy, we'll get him. A lot of little runes here, nothing that I really care for. Yeah, no problem, Evan, no problem. Fetching Phil's brand coffee. Appreciate it. Yeah, I get a little cut out of each one of those, so I appreciate it. I'm joking, by the way. Not affiliated. That could have been me. I could have invented that brand of coffee and been rich. L rune. What type of trash malarkey is this? Can't even see that high rune drop this morning. Oh, you know what? I almost want to show you guys something I found last night or the other night. I don't want to tell you what it is, but then I want to show you guys something on YouTube. So nothing like crazy, you know. But I'll just tell you what it is, anyways. You know how you see those like music reaction videos and stuff like that? Go ahead and turn this up a little bit. I don't like when you can like see my mouse handle literally moving around and stuff. Kind of goofy. But you know those music reaction videos and stuff? I found one that was the devil reacts to, and this guy has like a legit like makeup on. Like not even makeup, like a legit costume. It's wild. Love to see the Sweet Phil stream. What's going on? Yo, Robert. Appreciate you. It'd be crazy if he sponsored me, right? You know the owner, huh? Joe staff. The Joe staff again. I'll take it for now. I think I'll probably end up just chucking it out though. I don't think I need those soul runes anymore. But sun. Oh yeah, razor switch. Would be cool. Like a whiz spike on a staff. Sorta. Yep, I'm not gonna take no more of those. Chris C, what's going on? What's up? Going good this morning. Thank you for asking. Don't forget any of y'all, I'm sure you legendary peace already hit that like button. If you haven't, go ahead and give that like button a little tap-a-rooney for me. Much appreciated. What? Oh, I almost didn't see that. Someone would have been, y'all would have been freaking out if I missed that. It's like all dull runes and no chipped emeralds. Man, I really wish that they would get rid of that, by the way. How you have to have the things, the stupid flawed emeralds and stuff to cube stuff up. Gross. Made a throw barb. Blizz Biggie says, made a throw barb and it's all right. You'd like to see more damage because Beyond Players 1 does not seem very good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just one of those builds that's just going to be a Players 1 type of thing. You know, not every build can be a hammered in. You know what I mean? Not to mention, if you take a build, if you have it where every single build. Battle belt. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. I was thinking that was, Trangs. But yeah, if you make every build like identical, where it's just like it doesn't matter what you put your points in, it doesn't matter what you pick, it's all just as good. You just click buttons and kill everything. I mean, you kind of end up like Diablo Immortal, right? Which can be fun for a little bit, you know. But you lose, I think, long-term playability when it's not like, you're not accomplishing anything by playing the harder builds. Like every build's like the same kinda. But Liz Biggie, the real MVP, right? You ain't kidding. That is not a wrong statement right there. Having used chip gems just seems like bad gameplay. I don't know why it's that way. Yeah, there's actually been, in my opinion, I wish they would get rid of it. There's actually been quite a few people. Maybe it's a vocal minority. It's really hard to tell, obviously, on the internet. But a lot of people are like, no, man, I'm glad that I hope they leave that. It gives a reason to pick up chipped and flawed gems and stuff instead of just leaving them all behind. And I'm like, I don't want a reason to pick them up. Like, I don't want them to invent reasons to pick up like stamina potions and stuff just for the sake of forcing me to pick up stamina potions. You know. But there was quite a few people that were, when I put that, oh great mom, and they said, that statement, and I was like, ew, I don't know, I disagree with that, but. Teeth killer. Worthless rocks, right, Psycho? What's up, Village Guy here? Hope you're having a good morning. You get anything good yet? Nope. I've been on for 14 minutes now. So did you guys hear anything about that that post about lobbies getting some love and console lobbies getting some love? There was just a quick post about it by Pez Radar, and I wanted to make a video about it, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Let me try to see if I can find that. See if I can find it real quick, if I can pull it up. Not my best work here, but I had to set up for some other thing. This, you guys see anything about that? Way too late to fix console lobbies. Game's been out for 7 months. Yeah, this is the only post I see, and I was wondering if anybody else had seen anything else about it, because it's just like not a whole lot. It's just posted, hey, we're doing this. The team's been working on a pretty significant update to the game to improve the PC lobbies experience while also incorporating a major overhaul to the lobby system on console. We expect this to be in the coming weeks. Once we have more details of the exact date, we will be sharing that with you. So, yeah, I don't know exactly. I don't think there's any other post about it or anything, but if I had to guess, it's good, first off, that lobbies are getting the boost that they need or whatever, because I haven't tried it yet, I'm going to be honest, but I've just heard they've been so bad. Even for PC, it has not been great when all of the games are like just one person in a game. They've been in the game for 7.5 hours, and you're like, what is going on here? So, yeah, hopefully, I'm guessing they're going to add some sort of search to it, but I'm not 100% sure. Going. Oh. Not 100% sure. But. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? I guess it's just that one post is all there is. A couple other people, yeah, that's all I've seen so far. Gotcha. Can PC get a game filter? That would be a nice quality of life change for PC. Not as of yet. Nothing like that. So we're gonna jump right back into it. I was just checking to see if anyone else had. What did I get? Some. Hold on a quick second. Super important. Never mind. Okay. Wait, what? Never mind. Okay, my apologies. I don't know. I had some Twitter notification. I don't know how Twitter works. I'm not a very good twit. So, is that what they call people who use Twitter? They're twits, right? Or tweeters? I'm a tweety. I'm not sure how that works, but yes, I'm kidding, by the way. Ooh, a D2 stream, right? Legendary, huh? Ooh. Ooh, we want that. The only problem is I don't remember how to play the game. It's already been a week. No idea how to play. Yeah, skip them. Taking too long. What? Give me your keys. Twitterer? A Twitterer? Psycho says improvements sound nice, but he's not going to get his hopes up. Alright, well. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Nowadays, I don't really get my hopes up for anything, I guess I'll say, so. Keep them expectations low. Yeah, key of 8. There we go. Need some more of those. Any more thoughts into the Act 5 Merc video? Well, I mean, maybe when I get around to it or something. I kind of got a mercenary type video on the docket, but I don't know when I get around to it. You know, like I got a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? Gotta finish this video up. I'm obviously gonna do a video about the lobby changes that are coming. So a couple next day's videos are already like, I don't know what you call them, spoken for or whatever you say. Is Nova Sword playable online without Infinity? Yeah, I mean, it's playable. I mean, I'm using my Nova Sorceress right here with no Infinity, so. The definition of playable, though, I've noticed is incredibly different depending who you talk to. Some people I'll be like, look at this budget sorceress, and I got like a Viper Magi and you know, like a spirit sword and a spirit shield, and people will be like, that's not budget, you have a spirit shield, I can't even find a monarch. And then I'll talk to somebody else and, you know, they'll be like, you can't even use that online because, like, I got Infinity and this and that, that's dumb what you're doing. I'm like, well, some people are saying that a spirit shield is too much, and other people are saying that, like if you don't have Infinity, you can't play the game. I'm like, what's, you know, very subjective, I guess is the word. You know, like when you're making videos for like a wide range of experience levels, you can't make everybody happy. But yeah, Nova Sorceress, I started ladder with them. That's what someone else, I had a comment like, this video is clickbait misleading. You can't start ladder with a Nova Sorceress. And I was like, I started the first Diablo 2 Resurrected ladder with Nova Sorceress, and I never respec. I went straight Nova from the beginning, so yes, you can. You can't even get through hell with it. And I'm like, I did. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you know, so it's hard to really communicate to every single human being, you know what I mean? Like, because that person, I'm assuming, I didn't respond to that comment, because I don't respond to a lot of comments sometimes, like after the first few people, I give them the thumbs up they deserve and stuff like that. But there's so many comments. I get like hundreds and hundreds of comments a day, but it's, like I said, there's so many variety of opinions, it's impossible to meet everybody in the middle, you know what I mean? Because this person is playing online, I'm guessing. They were playing online and they're playing solo. And anyone who plays online solo, what am I supposed to say? Like, that's like getting mad about single player because you can't play with your friends. And it's like, well, that's not what it is. Like multiplayer, it's like, well, you're playing solo and you can't get through the game online. That's like not what it is. The whole point of playing online is to play with other people. You know. Oh, you can telekinesis arrows, huh? Delia says he misses the LAN. You can't play in teams on ladder. Yeah, that's what some people act like, yeah. Sometimes. I mean, I'm not like straight up just like, oh, let's put this guy on blast. Not that I named him or anything, but like, I just don't understand the opinion or the, you know, of not wanting to play with people. Like, play online, but only play solo. Like, that's pointless. Like, just play single player. But they're like, I want to play online, and I want to play by myself, and I want to have Players X command, and I want the servers never to be down for updates. And you know, it's like, well, what do you... I want the same maps all the time. And it's like, just play single player then. Confused here. You're just listing single player and then saying you want to have to be connected to the internet when you're doing it. There's a very large cohort of people who are like that too. That's not like that's like 10% of the people that comment on my videos say something similar to what I just said. And I'm not just gonna say they're complete idiots, but I just do not understand it at all. Diablo Immortal was definitely not made for D2 players, says V Lee. Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, it's just some, I mean, I just enjoyed it for a little bit, and I'm still gonna play it here. I didn't even finish the campaign or whatever, but it's just like, sometimes you just want to sit down and just go like, yep, okay, you know, and you're just like, oh, better gear, because it has a green arrow. Oh, like sometimes you just don't want to really pay attention, you know. So I know that some people didn't like it or whatever, but I mean, like when new Diablo stuff comes out, like I don't know, like I'm supposed to put a poll out and see who likes it and who does. I'm not, and this once again isn't like an attack, but I'm just trying to throw it out there so you guys kind of understand. Like, I'm going to do a little, any Diablo thing that comes out, I'm going to do a little bit about it. Like, I'm not just never going to stream it. Like, if Diablo 4 comes out and you guys don't like it, just know that I am going to play it no matter what. Like, a little bit, no matter what. I'm going to, you know, so. Hopefully that doesn't upset people too much, but Immortal's fine with the fact you have to grind to do campaign because of lower level is crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that necessarily. Like, you're too low a level to advance in the campaign. Is that what you're saying? It might be, because I think I just kind of sort of experienced that to where I can't do the next quest until I'm higher level, or I need more attack rating or something like that. Hell rune, yeah. And I was like, what? I need like something. I have like 300 or I have like 280 attack rating or something. I need like 420. I'm like, what? But that's like quadruple. Not really double, but it's Dimitar. Yeah. People. There's always, and that's the thing too. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell which. Why am I here? It's hard to tell exactly if there's a lot of people that are upset about it, or if it's just the people that are upset just won't be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is that Lassel raid, Cody. Yeah. It's kind of fine, I'll be honest, that you have to like level or whatever. A lot of times in games I end up doing that anyways. I'll go off and do a bunch of side stuff, like and then I'll come back to the quest and I'm like way over leveled. But I guess instead of that, you're just like, you have to go do what I normally do. Blue Shaco, so close. Let's grab all these scrolls while I'm here. Pero seems to be a common theme. Anyone who's done it, that Lassel raid, even if you have 420 attack rating or whatever it's called. I don't remember what it's called in the game, but you still get owned. Okay, well, we'll see when I get there eventually. If I do, anyways. I'm still going to play it a little bit. I just won't stream it anymore because... yeah, I just don't feel like having people tell me how stupid I am and how I should, you know, I'm an idiot all the time and stuff, so I just guess I won't do it anymore. The internet trolls win. Beely says actually he doesn't actually hate it, but it just doesn't do, it's just not Diablo, essentially is what he's saying. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could get that. I mean, the only thing I would say to that is there's really only 3 total Diablo games, and well, now there's more obviously, but I mean, it is remarkably like Diablo 3. So really, it's pretty much exactly like a third of the games. So don't feed the trolls. Yeah, I know, but a lot of ghosts all falling off the map for me. You didn't play D3? I just played it a little bit, and yeah, like part of my analysis there is that every single person who would come into the game, they're like, "This just looks like Diablo 3," and I'm like, "Okay, yeah, it kind of does." And then like 11 seconds later, someone would hop in and be like, "So this is just Diablo 3 mobile, I see, huh?" And I'm like, "I guess, yeah." Then 11 seconds later, "Wow, this just looks exactly like Diablo 3, just with pay to win." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I mean, I feel like you know." So I was like, I guess it does look like Diablo 3, and then I was like, I guess it looks exactly like Diablo 3 because everybody's saying it. Put the brass knuckles back in your pocket. Right. Million champions down here, all dropping me nothing. Where are these high runes at, bros? Dreadheart, give it, come on. Oh, there we go. Called it. Ethereal. Some ethereal gore riders. Well, ethereal's gonna make them kind of sort of worthless. Worthless. I already got some, but kind of a neat find, I suppose, huh? Poggers, totally. There we go. Emotes, love seeing them. You were digging around the game files and they want to collect facial recognition? Huh. Whoa, geez, get away from those bros. I guess that's a good reason to play on PC then, huh? Whoa! Mercenary almost got slapped by those guys. Ladies, actually. Another key. Play on PC, you don't have to worry about it. Just cover up your camera and you're all set. So you know, play on PC, I just go, boop, and then I don't have to worry about it. So cold it is. Well, yeah, but they can't collect facial like a picture of your face if you don't have a camera. I mean, you know, or you just cover the camera. That's what I was getting at. Do you see the calculation of how you would need to pay to experience all of the game? I did, but those people aren't. You got to remember that these people. It's like politics, okay? These people hate the idea of any monetization in games, so they are going to give the least, what do you call it? The least, you know, it's like how when a Democrat and a Republican talk, and you know, they'll talk about the exact same thing, and the Democrat will say like, "Oh, look at this, it's going to be this and this." And then the Republican comes back with the worst possible way of thinking of something, and you're like, well, that's if the worst. That's like, yeah, if a meteor strikes the Earth, then this will happen and that'll happen. Yeah, like I guess, but that's like one, you know, in a quadrillion, you know, and it's kind of the same deal with that. I've seen the things that they said. And I'm like, that can't. Come on, like. There's no way it costs $110,000 to play the game all the way. Come on. Like, that just makes no sense. But then it's just like politics. There's going to be people that no matter what, they're gonna believe this, or no matter what, they'll never believe that. So I'm not even gonna even worry about it. But yeah, I'm personally just not going to worry about any of the quote-unquote pay monetization, people complaining about this, people complaining about that. I'm never going to touch it, so, I mean, it doesn't affect me in any way. I don't know. That's like people, I mean, that's like saying, like, oh, these candy bars are $100,000 a piece. Like, isn't this crazy? How can you sell candy bars for $100,000? I'm like, I don't know. Nobody needs a candy bar, and I have no intentions of ever buying one regardless, so. You know what I mean? The new massive lobby update. I just seen the post from Pez about saying that there was going to be an update, but I couldn't find the actual details on exactly what they were going to do. But I seen Pez Radar's post saying that there was going to be console updates and PC lobby updates. So probably after I stream here, I'm going to hop and do a quick video about it, just kind of my thoughts type of video. Make sure you guys watch that video later too, by the way. If anyone, post a link in my Discord, by the way, if anyone can find, you can't post links in chat here because of my Nightbot, but post. If there is anything that is you know, an exact, like, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing type of post. The only post I seen was, hey, we're bringing updates to the lobbies. You guys excited? Yeah, like, that's pretty much what I seen. So yeah, Robert, great point, great point. Watched at the end and like it. Katsumi says he doesn't like Diablo Immortal because he'll fall victim to the pay to win type of thing. Yeah, and I completely understand that. I can sympathize with people that are like, I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get sucked into and I'm like, okay, yeah, good. Like, if you don't want to pay any money, you know, like, I completely understand. And I thought of a better analogy. I had a real bad analogy the other night. I was streaming on a Saturday and I was drinking a little bit and I had a real bad analogy. But I thought of a much better one. Like, just gambling at a casino, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you should ban casinos because some people are addicted to gambling, you know? I don't think you should ban alcohol because there's alcoholics. And I don't have any intentions on ever paying any money. Oh, we got a super chat. I'm going to finish this quick thought and I'm going to read this super chat off here. Just because, you know, people are addicted to alcohol doesn't mean they should ban alcohol, in my opinion. So, it's kind of the same deal. And even if you, like, quote unquote, like, I don't think they should completely ban smoking, even though I don't like smoking cigarettes, you know, so. But yes, it should be regulated. I'm completely on board with that, Marco. Regulated would be perfectly fine. The only thing that should be banned is Phil not getting drops. Thank you so much, Retro Game Throwdown, for the super chat. Phil, Diablo Immortal currency might not affect you, but if we're not vocal about it, Blizzard will eventually opt out of making real games like Diablo 2. They'll just completely opt out of making normal games. It might go that way, I suppose. It could. Anything's possible. I mean, you're using the slippery slope argument. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're. What I would say to that is, like, let's say there's an alcoholic or someone's addicted to a game, or let's say I like drinking. I like drinking beer and liquor, but you think it shouldn't exist and you want people to stop making it. Do you go and yell at an alcoholic, or do you go yell at somebody who's just drinking a beer after work at the bar, or do you, like, say something, or do you go after, like, the companies? So if I'm playing a game that's free to play, but there's this monetization in it that I'm not going to fall victim to, but someone else could, and it could be real bad, and you know, I feel like me shouldn't be the person that that takes the brunt of what, you know. You get what I'm saying? I guess people just don't know who to say something. I don't know. What is a slippery slope argument? Slippery slope argument is like I'll use an example, and I'm not going to say what side of this I'm on or not, but we'll say, well, that'll give it away, won't it? I don't really want to get too much into politics, but usually slippery slope arguments are used for political type stuff. We'll say this. The marijuana argument, like, should we legalize marijuana in the United States fully? Oh, no, we shouldn't legalize marijuana in the United States because what if we legalize marijuana and people use marijuana? Then they'll use meth, and then they'll use cocaine, and then where will it end? You know, like you start it, and then the slope is slippery. So the idea is like, that's kind of an analogy that they use. But, oh, if we legalize marijuana, then we'll legalize meth, then we'll legalize fentanyl, and then everybody will die. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the quote-unquote slippery slope argument. Like that anytime someone says, well, if this and then that and then this and then and then it'll keep, you know what I'm saying? So, or, you know, like, what's another one? I'm trying to think of ones that, I don't know. Yeah, I think that was did I just do the Countess? Okay, I did. Got all distracted. I think it could go that way, but I suspect the Blizzard wants a variety of different models that appeal to a variety of different audiences. Yeah, I have no idea. Well, what will happen eventually, I don't know in the United States really, because our government literally can't do anything. But yeah, a lot of other countries, the more like liberal countries, what is it, New Zealand and what is it, Belgium? They banned, Diablo Immortal is banned in their countries because of the monetization, the type of monetization it is, because they're like more liberal, you know what I mean? So they do stuff that leans away from helping corporations and does more stuff that benefits their people. So like directly, instead of in the United States generally it's like, if we help, the idea anyways is if we help corporations do better, then people will do better, because if corporations do better, then they'll pay their people more money, you know, is kind of the idea. The trickle-down economics, as they call it. Because it's gambling. Yeah, it is kind of gambling, sort of. Yeah, it is kind of. It's not totally wrong, Aaron. Not totally wrong. Gambling for kids, get them started at a young age. Yeah, I would be, and the thing is, I just want to make sure everybody knows this, and obviously there's only 160 people in here, so not everyone's going to know this. I would be completely fine if they banned the type of monetization in Diablo Immortal. I'm not defending it. It's just, yeah, it's hard to eliminate all temptation for everybody in the United States, you know, or in the world, you know what I mean? So, and I just don't want to be told to go kill myself because I'm having fun with a free game, you know what I mean? That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Oh, there we go. Missing a lot. I've been doing a lot of talking this morning. I'm missing a lot of comments. My apologies. Retro Gaming says, let's hope this gets banned in more countries. Yeah, and this was a theory I had. I didn't like post in a video or nothing about it, but the reason that they decided to port it to PC, because anyone who is more knowledgeable on it, feel free to, you can say whatever in the comments, but about 2 years ago or a year ago or something, China put like their kids could only play video games for like 2 hours a week from 7 to 9 p.m. on Saturday or something like that. Some crazy restriction. So I bet you Blizzard was like, oh, bleep. Like, that's the whole point of why we made this game. So then they had to figure something out. You know what I mean? I think that's why they ended up porting it to PC and stuff, so. Because, like, China, while being a communist, like, quasi-democratic dictatorship, they're trying to beat the United States. So they're trying to make their people better than the people in the United States, more productive and stuff. Through, what's it called? I missed a GC. Yeah, I'm not going to go back. It takes too long. Through, what's it called when you have like a king that does a thing? I can't remember, but you know what I mean. Through just forcing people to do the right things. Like even their TikTok. On TikTok, they have all like science stuff apparently, from what I hear anyways. They have all science-y stuff and like inspirational stuff, and all their movies are like, all like, look how great China is, we're beating everybody up. You know what I mean? So, like, dun, 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 China saved the day. You know, you play 20 hours a day? Oh, I must have missed what that was referring to there. Where are we here? Marco says Blizzard could give us a game to make tons of money with just the cosmetic stuff, but they decided to be greedy and try to get even more money through predatory type of monetization. Yeah, I think that's kind of how you could look at it. I mean, what they did is they went, man, we're not making as much money as everybody else. I want to make as much money as everybody else. Let's make a game like theirs. So, yeah, they didn't. I guess you could say they didn't make the moral decision or whatever. I don't know. You wax your head. No. I did just shave it yesterday, though. You can see in actually just videos I did the other day, sometimes it'll look like there's a gray haze like on the sides of my head because I didn't shave in a while. The hairs are starting to come out. They're just little short ones, but did I find anything today? No, just some keys, and I mean, I did find just a little baby Gore Riders. There you go. Ethereal Gore Riders at that. Ethereal Gore Riders. But no, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot yet. I've been doing a lot of talking today. And I get going faster, huh? Marco says, at least we have Diablo 2 Resurrected. Yeah, right. My blood will boil. You're already dead, lady. Oh no, I'm hungry already. It's only 9:46. Great. Didn't Bill Gates just buy out Blizzard? What? It was Microsoft. But yeah. You've been slaying Trav to get high runes? Nice. Yeah, I wanted to... I got a low rune. Want to make a grief and get the barb going and stuff. There's so many different things on single player I want to do that it's kind of like hard to find time to do it all, you know what I mean? Let's get out of here, whatever. I want to do that. I want to get some torches. I want to try to get an SOJ, so I want to do like a Nightmare Andy session, so it's like last time you found a Gull, Oxy, and Annie on ladder, then found a Vex and Ohm on single player. What? Get out of town. Well, congratulations on that luck, Aaron. I need to snack. I need to snag some of that luck right now. If you found an SOJ, would you sell it for an Annie? It's tough. Would I? Maybe. Oh. I don't know. Maybe I'd run Nightmare and Darrow till I got 2 SOJs. 9 years later. Shoosh. I don't know. That's a tough call. Because having an Annie that you can like transfer around to any character is sick. But having an SOJ is also sick, so Do I think the 1 SOJ for an Annie on ladder? I think that would be a better... that would work better than what it is right now. Still, I think that would work better. Like, you sell an Annie in a game and declone spawns. Or... see, how would you do that? Something like that. I don't know 100%. It's so hard when you're changing stuff like that to really be like, oh yeah, this definitely will work out fine. You know, there's so many kind of like variables, I guess, you know. It's hard, really hard to tell. Is that? Okay. One quick second. All the dust down here, you know what I'm saying? I'm trapped in the dungeon, the basement. Like the people duping could just dupe them and then sell SOJs. I mean, that is true. Well, hopefully they try to fix the duping problem, but also, I mean, aren't they just doing that right now anyways? I mean, if duping is going to cause a problem, it's going to cause a problem no matter what they do, so, you know what I mean? So... Dusty basement can be a real drag, Phil. Right. I gotta talk to the owner of this place. How's the day? All fine? Drops good? Nothing great so far. I mean, but in Diablo 2, you know how it is. You don't always find good stuff. Just a couple little tiny... I got some keys and some gores, is about it. A lum. Guess I'll take it. The lowest thing I generally would cube up. Some kind soul gave me a membership. Is there a way to check who did it? I don't know that there is. The whole gifted membership thing is incredibly new, so there's a lot I don't know about it. So is it seeming a little laggy? Oh, S. The letter S becomes a legendary slayer. Diablo 2 resurrected using 90% of my CPU. Yeah, this is single player. What do I got this stuff on? We're on medium. It should be fine. What's going on here? It looks a little choppy. Have you guys noticed it's been looking a little choppy, or is it just me? I don't want it to be... Today's stream brought to you by the letter S. Thank you so much for becoming a legendary slayer. What a legendary boss toss. Much appreciated, letter S. What a beast. Just a little choppy. Yeah, no, it's... My OBS is looking a little bit on the chop, but I don't know. I don't want to turn down the graphics. Like, it's on the same... Why would it be... I don't know why it would be choppy. Oops. Good work, Phil. It's not... Yeah, it's not bad, but just ever so slightly, right? Maybe restart the game. Like right here, this fire stuff causes... Let's go. Don't I have... Oh, why is this not apply? I always have that dynamic scaling turned on so that it doesn't get choppy. Well, nope, still a little choppy. I'll give it a second. Extracted the files. No, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Brandon. I'm gonna be honest. I've never heard that one before. Bill, did you gold off on spending money in Immortal? I think there was a typo there, but hold off. Oh, there was zero chance that I would ever put money into that game. Zero. Well, the real reason that people who play Diablo 2 hate Diablo Immortal so much, I mean, who would play the same game since for over 20 years? People who are super cheap and they don't want to buy another game, you know? Like, hello. Andrew, is there any like type of video that or anything where I could look up how to do that if that's a real thing? Like extracting the files from the game or whatever. I've never heard anything of. Maybe I should have watched the rest of Mr. Lano's video, huh? Which is there a video where you've seen that? Wow, look how it gets super blurry around here and it's still like a little laggy. I don't know. The weird thing is I don't usually have problems, but every once in a while lately I just start having problems. Gangrel says I play many games. This one slaps hard. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's why. I just forgot. I just changed something real quick, so maybe that'll fix it. I had something running that I usually don't have running, but it's not. I don't know. Let's see. Drop 2 frames. According to my OBS, I haven't dropped any frames. But you might have been joking there. I haven't dropped any frames. I don't know why it's like lagging, like it looking like it's lagging. I probably need to restart OBS or something. I don't know. Maybe I will after this run. I'll just restart Diablo 2 Resurrected and see what happens. What's the worst that could happen, right? It was a joke. Right. Oh, you only have a $1,500 computer? Get rid of that crap. You need to run this remake of a 20-year-old game. In a nutshell, you unzip all the D2R assets and set it up to direct load the files and extract from... Yeah, okay, well. Also, that does not help me very much. Definitely... I mean, I know what those words kind of mean, but I don't usually do any of that stuff, so it's like... Let me close it down real quick and we'll restart it. See if we get any benefit from the turn it off, turn it back on. Your graphics card's $1,500. Oh, not really. Yeah. No, I did pay $460 for my, or 70 or 80 or something for mine. So for my graphics card. Hungarian Haitian. Love it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Appreciate it. Alrighty, Andrew. I'll check it out. I'll check it out after the stream or something. I'll try to remember. Anybody who's anybody has a $3,500 setup. Yeah. Right? Not this guy. Oop, wrong way. Perfectly smooth now. All fixed. Phew, I'm so hungry. That. You got an SSD and an NVMe drive. It's a few seconds off each load. Not a huge deal, but definitely adds up. Yeah, I do have a NVMe, a pretty solid one. That's when I first built my first computer. That is one thing that I decided to, even though I was building a budget computer, I paid a little extra to get a good NVMe with like good read-write speeds on it and stuff. I decided not to skimp on that. Because yeah, you can buy NVMe drives that are like, you're like, wait a second, this NVMe drive has a slower read-write speeds than these regular SSDs. Like, what's going on with this? Like, if you don't look into it. I play on legacy graphics and a CRT monitor for an authentic experience. Nice. Oh, Kyle coming in with a $5 super chat. What a legend whenever it comes through. Thanks, thanks YouTube. I think it's all right. Just says thanks. Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. What were you thanking me for again? I don't remember. But anyways, thanks for the channel support at least. You legend. Hoorah. Throw you on ladder. Nope, this is single player. Doing more single player stuff. Yeah, yeah, to play the game, I mean, you don't need like a $7,000 computer, but because I stream, like when you play a game at 60 FPS, so my computer has to put out the 60 frames a second. I can run it on ultra high, no problem. But when I'm streaming, when I'm playing the game at 60 FPS, then you have to recreate the same 60 frames again at another 60 frames per second to output them. And I have, you know, just like multiple programs running, you know what I'm saying? So it adds up on a solo PC setup. Yeah, I originally, when I was streaming, when I started streaming this game, when Diablo 2 Resurrected came out, I mean, I could play it fine, but when I would stream, whenever someone threw like a lightning fury or something, my computer would like melt down. There's too many beams coming out, and I had a 3200G I was using, but you just playing and streaming are two different things. So not two different things, but there's just so much more load on your computer when you're streaming, like kind of like double almost. Remember what pre 1.1 summon necros did to your computer back in the day? Actually, I don't know. I never did one back in the day. See? Right here it didn't lag. Maybe getting that other stuff turned off. Fixed a little bit or something. Oh, don't do that. If I minimize the OBS, it'll make this smaller or something. Well, no, I can't do that. I don't know. Soul Rune. No. Andrew says 12 cores, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and 6700 XT to run DL2 Resurrected. That's a lot. What I think I got what did I get? I got a Ryzen 3700X. So I think it's 8 core, 16 thread. But I got 32 gigs of RAM for, it helps a lot for video editing. And I actually do like, depends on the video I suppose, but I do quite a bit of video editing really. Um, 6700, isn't that what I got? Didn't I get a 6700 Hellhound? Is that what I got? I can't remember now. Or is that 6600? Aaron says back in the day you could have 100 plus summons on screen and lag people out of the game. I do kind of remember that. I think that was a duping method back in the day, if I'm not mistaken. Tatsumi says, hasn't found High Lords yet this season. Yeah, not the most common amulet, that's for sure. That's for sure. Linux, there's 0% chance. What was it? Someone keeps talking about Linux. 0% chance I'm gonna ever use Linux, so. Grady, yeah, I'm not gonna try to have to learn a whole new operating system and stuff to build a secondary stream thing. Hard enough for me to learn the basics for this stuff. Soul and Flawless Topaz is the best thing here. What did you do before you became a stay-at-home dad / full-time streamer? I ran a steel, a laser that cuts steel. It's like a CNC laser in a factory. I used to run some that cut flat steel, and then just before I left, I started running one that cut tubes, like steel tubes. Aaron says, negative chance that he would use a Mac to game. Right. I can remember back in the day, like nothing would run on Macs. Like they didn't have any games. What was your dream job as a kid? I wanted to be a paleontologist. Go out and dig up dinosaur bones, right? It's a pretty normal kid job, right? It can be super cheap to do. Yeah, I got you, Grady, but yeah, if I wanted to, it's like buying a second streaming computer. You know, you don't have to have the same requirements as you do for your main one. But, I mean, you still are spending hundreds and hundreds of more dollars. Like, if I wanted to spend $500 more, I mean, I would just sell my $500 graphics card and then take the $500 I got for my graphics card and the $500 that it would cost and just buy a new graphics card, and then I'd be fine. Which is probably what, well, maybe not that, but I really want to upgrade some stuff on my computer, to be honest. My storage is quite lacking, to be perfectly honest. I got a 256 NVMe, and then I got a 1 terabyte just like old school hard drive, and that's all I got. And I mean, the NVMEs have even dropped so much in price. I was looking in like the same NVMe drive I got right now. You can get the same price one with like double the storage on it, or even more than that. Like, well, 1 gig costs as much as what I paid for the 256 like 3 or 4 years ago, or 3 years ago, I guess. Battle Hammer. The Battle Hammer again? Is that the yeah, Earth Shaker? Easy way to get $3 skills, right, for your elemental druid. Discover a new dinosaur, call it the Philosaurus. There you go. You still like dinosaurs, and what do you think about the Jurassic Park movies? I mean, Jurassic Park movies are good. I'm not some hardcore, like, see every one new one as soon as it pops out, but did I miss a Grand Charm again? Rip. Oopsie. Yeah, if I'm trying to read chat, so I miss a lot more stuff. So it's bound to happen, huh? When I'm looking over at chat all the time. Good morning, says Jeremy. What's going on? Yo, yo. What are your key bindings in this game? You can see them right here, right at the corner of this little thing here. I have them across the top up here on the F keys. Should go for NVIDIA for the NVENC encoder, make streaming easier on the system, I think, if you ever get a new GPU. Yeah, when I bought this one, there were no NVIDIA GPUs, because the thing is that's pretty common knowledge that everybody knows that NVENC encoder is better for streaming. So yeah, NVIDIA graphics cards are better, but I literally couldn't get one, so I ended up buying an AMD one because I I like almost essentially literally couldn't stream with my old. I was streaming with a 1650 Super this game, so I was trying to play it and stream it with a 4 gig graphics card. So I was like, I have to get a better graphics card than this. I have to, and that wasn't. And it is an NVIDIA card, but it just wasn't powerful enough. And I have a micro center right by my house, but I could never get a time when NVIDIA cards were in stock, you know. So I eventually just went, all right, well, and even these AMD cards, that when they would drop, they would literally have graphics card drops, and you had to get there within like an hour or two, or they'd all be gone. So that's what I did. I was on stream one day. Some people probably remember. I was on stream and I was like, oh man, graphics card just dropped it at Micro Center. Whoa, whoa. And I was like, all right, guys, peace out, end stream. And I went and bought a graphics card, honestly. And they were all gone within a couple hours, so you should give QuickCast a serious try. Yeah, I tried using QuickCast. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. You just like lose so much control over what you're doing. It is kind of simpler in a way, but like I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Ooh.
Evil beware.
Hi, how do you do this with your such calm person? I watch your videos, and even when you talk and some juicy nerdy stuff, you keep it calm. I don't always keep it calm. Sometimes I'm not calm, but you just, in a way, you kind of get used to it, I guess. Try your best, you know. I guess. For a while, the best GPUs to buy was the one that was in stock. Yeah, exactly. Maybe sometime soon here, maybe some newer ones will come out. I haven't checked Micro Center in a while because I don't know if I can. Boy, it would be so nice to get a sick new graphics card, though. Player hater. What's this trash? Why aren't we playing Immortal today? I don't know if that's a joke or not, but it's funny either way. It's weird that it looks a little laggy, but it's like, I'm not dropping any frames. Kind of weird. Like, it looks slightly choppy with no drop frames. Super weird. Yeah, no, I kind of figured you were messing. Oh yeah, don't forget, fellas, hit that thumbs up for me, huh? Why is this not, am I hitting the wrong button here? What's going on? What's your FCR? I don't know exactly, but I'm at the, I'm not at the 200, I'm at the 105 Tomac. You have a 3060, you'd love to upgrade to a... Oh, let's see, let me check real quick. You guys got me, what do they got at Micro Center? Madison Heights store. PC parts, graphics cards. Oh, look at this. They got a 3070 right here. I could go buy that right now. They got all kinds of cards in stock now. Boy. 3060 right here. 429. What? How is this? How's this real? Did these just drop today? This is $70 less than I paid for the one I got now, and it's better. These must have just dropped this morning, because I think they usually do their drops at 10. Because mining is dying now. Oh yeah, right, because they're all like crazy, yeah. Well, the thing is, I just sold my 1650 Super for 200 bucks, a 4 gig card, so that's crazy. I might go get this today. I need this, right? Do you think I need this right here? NVIDIA GeForce 3060? Or do I need this one right here? 3090 Ti. Yeah, right. $2,100, fellas. Come on. No way. I'd get this one right here. It's a 12 gig. This is $80 cheaper than I paid for the 8 gig AMD card I have right now. Or 70 or 60 or something like that. 5 left in stock. Ray tracing, I don't even know what that does, so. I think ray tracing, I mean, they don't even use ray tracing in this, does it? What's the cost of the TI? It's $2,100. Unless there was a different TI version up here. Oh, this one right here. A 3070 Ti. Oh, it's an 8 gig instead of the 12s. This is an 8 gig, 12 gig TI. 3080 Ti right here for $1,200. Buy the most expensive one. Pew pew. Okay. I wonder if they got my AMD. I'm just gonna look real quick. I know people are probably dipping out like, this is so dumb. Get out. We came here to watch the other. Wow, they got a lot of graphics cards right now. Let me click on. Where's my? Wait, they don't even have any AMD cards here. Is it Power Color maybe? Yeah. Okay. This isn't gonna be exactly, but AMD Radeon Hellhound. Yeah, this is the one I got right here. I think I paid $470 for it, like 6 months ago. 6650. Oh no, I got a 6600. 6600. There was a 6600. I don't see the exact one I got, but no. There you go. So yeah, we'll call that a day on this one, but that's interesting. I might go maybe go get a graphics card today, huh? I mean, it's like a 20-minute drive to Micro Center, 20-25 minutes maybe. Go for the 3070 and sell your card to make up the difference. I wonder what those. I don't want to waste. Not quote unquote waste, but I don't want to spend more time on that on stream here, but maybe I'll look at that later, how much I can get for my, literally like a month ago I sold my 1650 for 200 bucks, so hour and a half away. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty far. I wonder if I could get like 300 bucks for the one I got and then buy the one that's like 400 bucks to get 4 extra gigs. Like, probably not though. Probably not, because I don't know. I guess if people don't live by a Micro Center, you can sell it on eBay and get a more money for it. It's an excuse to go to Cleveland. Gotcha. Give me your high runes. I seen this Grand Charm, fellas. Don't worry. So I get a 30 to life Grand Charm. Key and a co. Key and a co. Who said that up here? Oh, I lost it. It moved. I can't see who said it. My apologies. But someone said, "But would you rather have a 3080 Ti or a new hat in Immortal?" Kind of funny. I should, you know what I probably need to do is reset my computer to probably get it to not lag. I don't think I should reset my computer in a few days. Had it like going sleeping or going idle for like a week. That's probably it. Go to your local Radio Shack, then stop by Blockbuster on your way home, pick up a VHS. Boy, those emblems or whatever melts this sucker down. He's on a roll, picked up 2 grand. Why is this not working? What the? It must be going too slow. Oh, you know what it is? My computer's probably going slow right now, so my macro is set up for a certain speed of load time. Let me check that. Maybe I need to check this. There's some stupid thing running in. Oh, you know. Let me check this real quick. Why is DaVinci what? I might have just found it. Maybe that was it. I scrolled down and for some reason my video editor, it's closed, but it was open in the background or something. Like it was. I wonder if that'll help. Oh, instantly smooth. Ah, you know what? Before I stream, from now on, it wasn't running, but sometimes if it glitches and closes, it still leaves an instant open that doesn't show up anywhere unless you go into the. That's exactly what it is. Look how smooth it is now. Unbelievable, Phil. You dummy. From now on, before I stream, I need to reset my computer. I need to make a mental note to myself in my head. I have to reset my computer before I stream every time. Every time. That's the second time this has happened in like a month that I forgot that there was some stupid thing running in the background, melting down my computer. Actually, the last time I reset my computer and that didn't even fix it, but this time saved $400 on a new GPU. No, that would still be sick though. And if I'm gonna buy one, I don't know, maybe if I wait a little bit longer, they drop in price even more, huh? You know what I do a lot? How I got my first GPU? Oh boy, I bought it open box return to Micro Center. So it was one that somebody bought and then returned it. I bought my 1650 Super. Ooh, Telling of Beads. That's kind of a rare one. Surprisingly rare considering it's not the greatest, but pretty cool. But level 29 single player, you don't need level 29. That don't matter. But what was I just talking about? Oh yeah, I paid $135 for a 1650 Super open box return, and that same graphics card, I used it for like 2 years and I sold it for $200. So I'll take it. Well, it looked like a little chop there, but doing better. I need a new desk chair so bad. Yeah, I bought this one, but I don't know. It kind of looks cool, I kind of. I don't know why, but I don't know if you guys hear it in my videos sometimes, but my chair started like creaking a whole bunch recently. And it's not very old, but I mean, it's a cheap chair, so I guess you get what you pay for, huh? That might be my next purchase actually, is a like, I'm gonna buy like, oh, there we go. I was saying I was gonna buy an expensive chair, but Umrune, kaboom, from the packs, let's go. Ooh. Little Umrune, yeah. The stream needs more Immortal? Nah. But yeah, I might be investing in like a $400 chair, you know what I mean? So that I have perfect posture and all that good stuff. Still looks a little slow and choppy here, I'm gonna be honest. At least it loaded at the right speed, right? Tighten the bolts at the base and spray. Yeah. Well, actually, the part that's like, it's this. I don't know if you guys can hear this. With the music. The armrests right here, because they're super clunky, like, because they slide forward and backwards. I would pick up the chair and show you. But they slide forward and backwards. And because of the mechanism they're on, they have all this clunky, I don't know. I feel like it had to have always been like that, but it feels like it's more, you know, sit on the graphics card, problem solved. Right. Definitely better. I feel like the graphics card I have though is like pushed to the limit. To the limit. Let me check this one more time. Well, when I'm teleporting across Act 1, it's only running at in the mid-50s percentage-wise. But, yeah, the thing is I don't know why on this game, any fire graphic or fire animated thing just like melts down, not melts down, but takes so much power. See, for this group, it popped up to 75, 77. For all these monsters. No, it's, yeah, back down to... But like this little fire right here jumps up to the mid-70s, seeing this fire right here. Then there's this fire and this fire and this fire right here. It just popped over 80% being by a waypoint. You playing 1080p? Yeah. We got 1080 full screen. I got it frame rate capped at 60 because I'm running at 60. The sync is off. And I got it set for medium on this stuff. It's set to custom because I did, what did I do? What did I do that's set to custom? Well, anyways, I could just set it to medium or something. Oh, dynamic resolution. So that instead of... I'd rather it get a little fuzzy instead of like lagging, so... I guess what I got is like right at the brink for running it or whatever, but... Travinkle absolutely busts my setup. Oh, what's up, Top Secret? What's going on? Yeah, what is it, Trav? Just all the hydras everywhere, shooting fire stuff. You need to pocket these streaming games, do not reinvest. Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of am. I mean, Mike, you ain't wrong, but I don't really pocket it. I mean, it pays my mortgage, so. And puts food on the table for my family, so that's kind of what I do with it. When you say pocket it, it makes it sound nefarious, you know what I mean? $3060 Ti would be best for you. Yes, that's probably what I would. I don't think I would go anymore over that. Yeah, I don't know. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look and see if I can get like $300 for the graphics card I have on eBay or something. I'm 100% going to sell it, and I'm gonna buy the one that's $408. That's 50% better than the card I got, and it's NVIDIA, so it's got the NVIDIA encoder. And then I'm gonna sell this one. Even if I could get like $250 for this card, I'd probably do it just for that better encoder, and it's a better card. It should solve any issues I really have, minus any stupid mistakes I make, like leaving OBS open, leaving my video editing software open while I'm trying to stream, and Or that one time that Windows Defender was in the background just losing its mind for some reason. I don't know. I don't even know whatever happened with that. So tell your family that you have to feed off your old graphics card for a few days. No, I have enough money saved up that I wouldn't like struggle, but I mean, who wants to do that, right? Aaron says he'll take my old chair and graphics card. Ugh. Yeah, I would have to sell this stuff, I suppose, but I'll have to look and see how much this stuff goes for. Pew Pew says the lag is bad. I'm looking over at my other screen now on my OBS. It don't look that bad. Every once in a while it pops up, but right here there's a little bit. It's all of these things around here. I can see the resolution scaling going, you know. Come over here. It's all fine again. $325 to $350. Boy, if that's the case, if I can get over 300 for it, that'd be happening in no time. That's the thing, like a lot of people, they can't get to a micro center, so I got a, you know, a mega advantage. It's like right around the corner. Not right around the corner, but it's really not that far. It's like 20 miles. The only problem is it's like city driving, so you know, because I live this kind of like a suburbs of Detroit, and I have to drive more down towards like the old suburbs of Detroit, which is all packed. Come on. Not to mention there's just always construction. You know how it is, right? Boy, if I could get 325, because that's when I looked it up, when I looked up to sell my graphics card, it was kind of the same thing. Like the last few sales were all more expensive, but the thing is that people aren't buying as many graphics cards now because where's that? Oh, they go there. They can just go to Micro Center and buy a graphics card now, so it can be a little bit, you know. So what happened, Phil? Why did you start having these troubles? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I honestly not sure. I'm not sure why today it's all. I was always kind of running my stream at the brink anyways. I did kind of know that, but now like just any little program that's in the background that I didn't realize or anything, like, has been giving me problems. Like, I don't know. It didn't used to, but I don't know what happened. Not 100% sure. See, right here, this is perfectly smooth right now. I guess right when he died, it kind of like shuttered one frame there for a second, but leaving the Motor City or into muscle cars. I'm not really a car guy, no. Not my thing. If a 3060 Ti is 480, that's absolutely what you want. I can't remember. What was it? I still got it pulled up, right? The regular 3080 was where'd it go? The regular 3080 is 410. The 3080, the 3070 Ti is 700. $3060 Ti is 600. Here's a 3060 Ti that's 550. So the regular 3060 isn't an upgrade. Well, I mean, I'd be going from an 8 gig AMD card to the 3060 is a 12 gig Nvidia card. And the thing that would help it too is the NVENC encoder on the graphics card too, on the NVIDIA instead of the AMD is another thing that I'd appreciate. How many points do you have into vitality energy? I got everything into energy. I didn't put not any base points into vitality because I'm energy shield. Whoever asked that one. I don't think it's a graphics card. It has worked before? Question mark. Yeah, but every once in a while I'll have issues with my video editing software, and I think it's because of the graphics card. Is like technically even now what I was using. It used to crash all the time. Now it crashes only when I use certain specific animations, like, and only if I put a bunch of them, and it's super random, which could just be I mean, editing software that's super complicated tends to have instabilities occasionally. But what CPU? I have it's a Ryzen 3700X, I believe. Microsoft is $140 cheaper for a 3060 Ti than Newegg. Wow. $1080. You have a regular 1080. Yeah, I got a 6600, so I mean, I probably just need to, like, clean my computer and stuff. What do we got here? That's probably part of the problem. Oh boy. It's probably part of the problem. Get rid of you. Like, I only have, ooh boy. Out of my 256 right now on my hard drive, I only have 12 free gigs, so. Why is it so full? Diablo Immortals, why it's so full. That's plenty of CPU, says Andrew. Yeah, I would think so. For this type of stuff, is my understanding, the graphics card is more important. Rip Diablo Immortal. Right, exactly. There you guys go. Vegas Pro crashes several times per making a video. Ouch. Sorry to hear that, Top Secret. Yeah, mine used to crash all the time, but when I got when I upgraded to 32 gigs of RAM, that essentially stopped. And I don't remember if I got the new graphics card and the RAM at the same time. I think I did. Lately, you've been getting crashes when farming in Trav, and you got a 3070. Yeah, see, guys, maybe it's not my computer. Maybe it's Blizzard's fault. See? Yeah, it's just those. Oh boy, I got stuck in attacking on accident. Yeah, the video, Top Secret, it's just that I have heard that too, that just pretty much any video editing software that's like high-end, that can do a ton of million different things, it just crashes once in a while. Like, it's just gonna happen, you know? So, it's not you, it's him, or it. Delete all porn? No way. Not happening. I mean, who downloads that stuff anyways? Come on. What is this, 2007? What's going on here? Try to get free space over 100 gigs. Yeah, I need to clear some stuff out for sure. I know that having that low of free space is going to cause a little bit of problems. So yeah, I got to get on that right after stream. That'll be number 2 of what I'll look into. I mean, kind of interesting. And yeah. Clear up some space. Free up some space. Yeah, maybe swapping some stuff onto the hard drive. Yeah. Maybe I'll just put I'll put Diablo Immortal over on the hard drive, huh? That don't. How much does that really need to run quickly, huh? It's kind of a, you know. I'll just put that on my slow ass regular old hard drive. See how Diablo Immortal runs over there. That'll probably free up like 20 gigs. Is it fun or just effective? I mean, it's kind of fun. I mean, that's a very, very subjective question. I'm cool with it, you know. Bill, that's too low. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Yeah. That's what I looked up earlier, and I was like, oh, it's only 12 gigs now. Uh-oh. But I've never... Let me see. I just deleted it. What do we got here? I don't know what I can get out of here, huh? I'll have to look. Yeah, I'll have to look into see where it's all at. Yeah, because my NVMe is only 256 gig. So you know, Diablo 2 Resurrected is like 25. Diablo Immortal was like 25. Windows is like freaking 112 or something ridiculous. I didn't realize when I first got a computer that Windows is like stupid big. Like, I mean, I guess I probably did at the time, but I probably looked at the price. It was like, oh boy, like, do I want a fast one? Like, I'm only gonna use this for playing Diablo 2. So, do I really need to worry about it? Like Diablo 2 and video editing. So, do I really need to worry about it? And then, yeah. I didn't know Diablo 2 Resurrected was coming out at the time. For sure, I had a suspicion, but I'll get it freed up right after this. Time to install another SSD. Yeah, I thought about. I got another open slot on my motherboard for another NVMe, so I might do that. I might just because I think a 1 gig. Oop. Let's look at it again. Products, computer parts. I guess they're under internal SSDs, right? Yeah, these Samsung ones are more expensive, but let's just look at 1 terabytes of. Look at this right here. The inland performance, 1 terabyte for $100. The read writes. What are the read writes at? Anything good? Yeah, I mean that's fine. I think that's the same as what I got. What I seen some when the read writes are like 800, like 800, 1200. You're like, ooh, that's like less than an SSD. $100. That's what I need right there, huh? What Menendez just said. That's a good reason why Linux is better. Alright. Buy a proper brand. I mean, like buy one of the Samsung ones over here. Samsung, it's even cheaper. It's even cheaper for the Samsung one. But I bet you the read writes, it's probably an old one with, oh, it's not that much slower. I mean, it's not gonna be a huge deal. And wow, the Samsung one's is cheaper, and it is a little bit slower on the read writes, but this one's only 84. Look at that. Yeah, I did, Evo. I noticed that right after you said that. Yeah. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? Sort by popularity, just out of curiosity. 84 bucks for the slower read writes, but that's what sometimes you gotta, not that it's the end of the world, like people like me for the most part probably wouldn't even notice, but yeah, Samsung 1 terabyte for 100 bucks. That seems like, I feel like this was like 250 bucks when I put this computer together, like this exact thing. Like, see, right here is this is pretty much the same as that other one. It's the same price. I need to buy all this stuff. All this stuff. WD Black is good, someone said. I didn't see where that one was at. Maybe it was further down or something. Yeah. Oh, this one right here with the heat sink and everything on it. Another WD Black recommendation. Don't trust the read writes. It's just marketing. Read writes is just a marketing ploy. Inland Gaming Performance Plus. Yeah, the inland ones aren't even cheaper anymore. Back when I bought it, I do have an inland one, I'll be honest, but they were significantly cheaper back then. Now they're like the same price as Samsung and stuff. So yeah. 1.6 terabyte. I've never heard of this brand, but Enmatis fuse drive. 1.6 terabytes. Huh. It's the only whatever you buy, look up the reviews and confirm that it's not a DRAM-less version. I'm not sure what that means, but you will not see a difference in gaming with M2, but it might be cool when you're doing video editing on it. Here, maybe if I just go by brand and click the WD. NVMe. Is it this one? 750. Yeah, this one right here then? I think it was, I mean, this is the closest they got. Pew pew, so. Got all the PC bros in here now. Right, well, yeah, I mean, they probably know more than I do, so. But you don't think that one's worth the premium? Yeah, like you're paying for the extra heat sink on it, but yeah, for me, for the most part, I bet you, I guarantee, well, I mean, that's probably what I was saying originally too. I was like, oh, I'll never know the difference between this and that, and now look at me. I'm like, this, I need better, more. But the heatsink looks so cool, man. Come on, Robert. All right, back to slaying, back to slaying. Tall rune. Boy. Get a Nintendo Switch. There were no LEDs on the heatsink. At least have half the speed of one with LEDs, right? Yeah, that's you ain't wrong. LED equals performance. I do have some little LEDs on my system, so I shouldn't say nothing, huh? But it came with the motherboard. I didn't buy anything extra. The motherboard and the graphics card. I'd have to turn it off if I wanted to. I just don't worry about it. Probably it'd save energy. I should turn it off, huh? Saves like, you know, $1.47 a year on electrical bill. Oh, there we go. Rainbow puke or go home. Yeah, they are. I forgot what it was. When I hooked it up, I looked at it and I was like, wait, what? I have to. I hooked it up in a way that I can't. I hooked my graphics card up, I should say, in a way that in order to change my graphics card from the rainbow thing to like a solid color or change the effect, I'd have to hook it up differently and then like go into the software that came. I'm like, I ain't doing that. I don't care enough. High runes per run on players 3. Oh yeah, you get like 5 high runes per run on this right here. What keyboard are you using? I got a it's a company called what is it, DREVO? BladeMaster. It's a company that I don't know, they won some awards the one year when I got my computer, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, you know, and it was like a startup that won all these awards and stuff, and then I got one and tried it out. It was like $50 and it's pretty sick. So then I actually spilled my Jack and Coke all over it and destroyed it because I'm an idiot. And I ended up just getting the same one because I just liked it, with the exception of destroying it with whiskey and Coke on accident. It's not the most survivable against whiskey and Coke, I guess. Keep that rainbow for Pride Month. There you go. Corsair with the Cherry MX. Yeah, that's funny. It's funny. It's fine, but it's funny. Like people that they swear by their switches or whatever, their switch types. The one that I have here, it's they're imitation. They're not real MX cherries, but they're imitation MX cherries. You know, so pretty much the same thing, right? It's close enough for me. Like I could really tell the difference. You know what I mean? Like. But this is actually the only mechanical keyboard I've ever had. So another thing too is it took me quite a while to figure out all the different stuff on this keyboard. So I didn't want to do it all over again. So it's another reason I bought the same keyboard again. I love the tactile keys, but if you aren't in a closed space, it can be kind of loud. Yeah, it does have a lot of... It makes it sound like you're super, super good at typing. When you're just like... You know, it's like... You're like, I am going to the store tomorrow to find a good doggy to... buy and love forever. And that sound is just clacking away. It just sounds like you're the most amazing typer in the whole world. All made at the same plant in China for a different name, says Matt. Yeah, you probably aren't wrong. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm glad to see you playing D2R again. Yeah, that's a common sentiment, Nicholas. Some people don't like the Immortal or whatever, so perfectly fine. skip it. Razer green switches, someone said is their favorite. Yeah, everyone's got their own opinion on what switch is their favorite for sure. The only thing I know is like going back to an old school like I don't know about membrane, but like I got another keyboard just in case something breaks. But it's like the basic like Dell keyboard that comes with a like the $400 pre-builts that you buy for like some office or something. So like if something happens to my keyboard, I use that, and that's what I use when I spill my Jack and Coke all over my computer. But yeah, hard to it's tough to use after using the one I got now. Got an at the handies from Diablo this morning. Nice, nice. Never found an ethereal Andes before, personally. Liz upgrade lobbies. Yeah, that's coming, I guess. I don't know all the details on it. I don't think they said all the details. I think they just, I think they're just sick of console people complaining about the lobbies, and so they're like, all right, let's throw this out there. This will shut them up. Maybe, I don't know. Speculation, allegedly. People always tout faster clear speeds is because of you want to get better drops or faster you slay monsters, or because faster clear speed means more enemies, more drop chances. Yeah, pretty much what you said there. After you get like, everyone picks a point, but I would say pretty much anyone would agree that over like 400% magic find, your chances of dropping better items doesn't go up very much. So there's a point that everyone has a slight differing opinion, but to where you want to try to kill stuff faster rather than stack more magic find, like more plus skills gear. Yeah, pretty much what Andrew said there is pretty a condensed version of yeah. Maybe I'm a fake gamer, but I can't tell the difference between my super high-end Corsair versus Razer switches or whatever. Yeah, I seen a video of, it was like one of those tech people, they took their whole staff and like, can anybody here tell the difference between this and that? And I think like almost everybody got everything wrong. Like nobody could tell what brown switches were, what blue switches were, what red ones. Like nobody could tell what they were. So I just think it's one of those things, unless you're like a super expert, like, kind of like those people, someone will be like, oh, I don't like this kind of ketchup, and it's like, really, bro? Like, it's ketchup. Like, and yeah, there's some people that eat a ton of ketchup that, they'll sit down and they'll taste it and like, yeah, no, this is not the right one. But, I mean, it's ketchup, bro. Your Corsair was the first proper keyboard, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, this one I got's the first, if you want to say proper, it's the first mechanical keyboard I've ever had. And, yeah, I mean, I like it, for sure. It's a 70% keyboard, too, so it doesn't have, like, the numbers over here. So it kind of, like, I can kind of have it in a better position for me, that I like it. D2 forever, says AV. More about the key spacing for me rather than the switches and the finger. Yeah, the one thing, when I first got this keyboard, it was a little tough at first because it's not even... yeah, the travel distance I wasn't used to, because I've always just had whatever keyboard came with my computer, you know what I mean? Like, my whole life. And actually, I started my channel, my YouTube channel, I started it with my laptop. So laptop keyboards are obviously membrane, completely flat. This one, the keys are so tall, and you gotta the travel distance when you push down the keys is so far. It took me a little bit to get used to, but now I'm like, I can really fly around, like raising my fingers up high enough and stuff. Got used to it, and it's pretty sick. So. $118. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try to knock some of these runs out quicker here. More times went by than I meant to. Sweet Phil once again doing too much talking. I guess that's kind of what I do here, but I want to get to 125 here. Before I get off today. While still taking out the right amount of monsters, so I'm gonna try to speed up here quick here. How much of a percent chance do you think they'll make the changes to stackable runes and or gems? Do you think it'll ever change? How soon do I think they'll make the change? I don't know. I don't think it's a question of how soon. It's more of a question of, do I think they will ever do that? And it's hard to say. It's really, I don't know if I can put a percentage on it or whatever, but maybe like 50-50, I'd say maybe. How do I avoid it when I play for hours and hours and hours? I don't know. I mean, I do sometimes. It started to get better though. I don't know if maybe my hand got used to it or what, but I did have problems for a little bit, and then I actually do have a little bit of problems. I don't know, sometimes you'll see me go like this, but I hurt my wrist at a concert but one time, and it's never been the same since. So, and it has been a little bit worse since I've been YouTubing a lot, but I don't know, it's hard to, obviously. I've tried using different wrist things and stuff, but none of them, they all are even worse. So it's worse to use them than it is to not. So I mean, important thing for me is making sure my armrests and the table are at the same height. Like my table and my armrests are literally at the exact same height. Really, I wish my chair was a little bit higher, and that's another reason I like this chair too. It is the right height. But then when I sit in it, because I like weigh so much, I guess, when I sit in my chair, it sinks down like an inch and a half. Because I weigh like 225, and so it's almost like the chair isn't strong enough to like support me essentially. So I actually took a piece of half-inch plywood and put it under my chair. So there's like a half-inch plywood that my chair's sitting on, like to raise me up just a little bit more. But I really need it to be like another half-inch higher, you know what I mean? I need it to not sink a whole bunch when I sit on it. So, what changes are they really making? They are, I mean, I know they're updating the lobbies. I don't know. I bet you any money they'll change the Annie thing again for the next ladder. Because that's what I would call a disaster, personally. Where Annie charms are worthless, like. Yeah, Grady, actually if you're talking about look at all those runes, running the Countess, it's actually better to run the Countess on players 1 difficulty to get runes than it is on any other difficulty. It's one of the only places in the game that's like that, but the Countess is actually best to run for specifically runes on players 1 difficulty. For IST and lower. Hi-yo. Didn't know that? Yeah, not a problem. Ever seen they should be easy to obtain something cool like Annie this? Every season should be easy to obtain something cool like Annie's. Oh, you think every season there should be something that's like super sick that they make it super easy for people to get? Like the change something every season type of thing. Yeah, I'm not on board with that personally. I got enough of those. Not really that cool. I don't like the change stuff all the time type of thing, but they changed the Annie thing and they made it way worse. So I just want that kind of. I mean, if they even changed that back, I'd be happier than what they did with it, you know. Zod next season for an easy Breath of the Dying. So that quality of life improvement doesn't sell copies. If they ever do it at all, it will be a package with new updates like 2.4. Quality of life changes don't sell copies. Maybe. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't really like sell. Like people wouldn't be like, "Ooh, I need to go buy this game because they added a loot filter." The only reason I think they would do it is because I don't think Diablo 2 Resurrected's the point of the game is to really sell copies. I think it's, I think that more of Diablo 2 Resurrected's point is to keep people engaged. To keep them on board with Diablo and keep them on board with Blizzard games until Diablo 4 comes out. I think that's pretty much the point to Diablo 2 Resurrected. Don't think Andrew says doesn't think Blizzard would I don't think Blizzard thought people would sell SOJs the way they did. Maybe. Yeah, just everyone dumping all their SOJs. Yeah, maybe they didn't even know or realize like how many SOJs people actually find, you know. And part of it too is, as people said, there has been some duping exploits. So that's gonna obviously if you can just dupe an SOJ and then sell it and then, you know, dupe it 100 times and then sell them all, you know, that's gonna lead to more Annies going into the market. So what do you think, personal Diablo clone or a revert back to how it was? Yeah, I would be fine with a personal, like you sell an SOJ in a game and one Diablo clone spawns in that game, I think. But it's once again, I'll just mention, it's hard to impossible to say how that's going to end up, you know what I mean? Like, if they don't fix duping, it's not going to matter, you know. All that'll do is just make it so all the dupers will have all the Annies and set the quote-unquote prices, you know, or whatever. Because yeah, like SOJs are incredibly difficult to really find. Like I say all the time, I've only found 2 in my life, so. I will agree to disagree on that. They want to sell copies, that's why it is ported to other platforms. I mean, they don't want to not sell copies, but like, I think they got a little more motivation than like if they created some huge game. They're like, we need more people on this game, blah blah blah. Like the game, Diablo 2 Resurrected is only $40. Like every new game that ever comes out is either free or it's like $60, right? So like, Unless they were just like, well, no one's gonna buy this game if we charge $60 for it when it's just a remake or something. Like, I don't know, but you'd think if they can ban people who use loot filters online, they can figure out how to ban dupers. Yeah, I mean, you'd think something, right? You think they'd be able to figure out something. Yeah, I don't know why they've never been able to figure out the whole duping situation and like bots and stuff from regular Diablo all the way till now. Like, I know I don't run bots, so I don't know exactly how they work, and I don't, you know, so I'm not gonna go too crazy here, but I just don't get why they can't figure it out, you know. Liz Biggie's found maybe a dozen SOJs, none on Diablo 2 Resurrected yet, though. A dozen SOJs in your life. Oh, you must have played a lot more than me. Your friend found one out of a chest right next to you, huh? Lucky you guys. I need to get some of that SOJ luck. Tatsumi says people have been getting banned. Well, that's good. That's good. For running bots and stuff. That's good. And duping. .32 runs, no keys of destruction. Yeah, that's not too... I mean, that's not good luck, but that's not, like, crazy bad luck, you know. But it's not good luck for either, that's for sure. Key of Terror. I'm probably gonna end up with too many keys of Terror, huh? Not enough of the other keys. Not playing the Diablo Immortal. Someone's pretty mad I'm not playing Diablo Immortal. What face? That's illegal. I'm assuming you're joking, but no. I'm probably gonna be done like streaming Diablo Immortal. That'll be just a game I play here and there for a minute or two when I don't want to play Diablo 2. Did I? Oh geez, I got so lost in my head there, I didn't know what was going on. What am I planning to use those keys for? I mean, what am I planning to use these keys for? There's only one thing you can use them for. Farming torches. Torches. Back in the old days, I think maybe found 3 or 4, but definitely had hundreds over time. Yeah, I've definitely traded for a ton of them before, but I never find them, huh? Diablo Immortal's fun once you put in a $500+ yeah, no, it's kind of fun just to mess around, you know, just simple game. I can guarantee everyone saying that, oh yeah, you have to pay all this money, blah blah blah. Diablo Immortal's so terrible, like you have to pay all this money or it's stupid, like you can't even play it. I guarantee 100% of those people have not played the game before. 100%. gonna be his toilet game. No, not a toilet game. I only have it on my PC. I don't put games on my phone. I don't like being on my phone. I don't really use it a ton. I mean, I do every once in a while. I'll flip on. More of what I do for my phone is I'll flip on YouTube videos and pop my headphones at the gym or something and just listen to the podcasts or something, or listen to music. Like, I don't play games on my phone. I try not to, and I don't usually like go through social media, just swiping social media forever. I don't do stuff like that, so. I just realized you are alive. Thank you. My shift click to equipment just disappeared from my inventory. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I guess I'm Chinese. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, someone. It's yeah, cause I don't know if you guys know this or not, but China is like just put mega crazy limits on kids playing video games in their country. So like a year ago, to where they can only play video games like 2 hours a day or 2 hours a week, like on Friday night between 7 and 9 or something like that. Like that's the only time they're allowed to play video games. So, yeah. What characters will you be doing Ubers with, says Cody. I mean, Smiter's the easiest. I'm gonna start up a Barbarian here soon, so I might end up doing them with my Barbarian. Just because I don't want, I'm not gonna want to play through with a full another character just to get a Smiter, just to, you know, just to be able to use it for torches essentially. But obviously, if I got a Hammerton going, I could use it for a bunch of other stuff. But I think I want to get a Barbarian going more so than I want to get a Paladin going. So I'll probably end up doing like a Frenzy Barb Torch Runner. Man, I need to find a Dracul's Grasp though. I don't have any Drax. I don't want to have to keep casting Life Tap Wand. It'd be super annoying. Kids should use a VPN in China. Allows it to be used there. Yeah, I'm not sure how much they can and can't allow or disallow in China, you know. If you could use a VPN in China, you probably can't, I guess, because I think they literally built their own like internet, you know, essentially, and it's kind of connected to the rest of the internet, but it's like their own system that they can like throttle and control. So way to sound like a xenophobe. I'm not sure who that was directed towards, Andrew. I assume not me, but I must have missed that comment or whatever. Drax are key for Barb Ubers for sure. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When I did Ubers on a Barb way back in the day, I actually used a Barb that had dual lightsabers and like Gore Riders and Drax, and boom, I was ready to rock. But yeah, I would really like to have Drax so I don't have to keep casting Life Tap. That'd be super mega annoying. Not 5 NATO. Alright, let's see. Andrew says VPNs and endpoint encryptions are illegal in China. So there you go. Whoever's asking about that, there we go. Okay. So I think that we're gonna call it a day now. I think it's time for me to get lunch, and I'm gonna put out a video here in a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off now, fellas. So thank you so much. Shout out, mega shout out to a few people here today. Kyle coming in with a $5 super chat earlier. The letter S became a legendary Slayer. So thank you so much, S. Retro Game Throwdowns, you're still up in here too. What a legend, watching the whole stream. Came through with $5 Canadian earlier super chat. Thank you so much, my man. So hey, peace out, fellas. Robert says have fun at Micro Center. I might go, I might not, I don't know, we'll see what's up. So peace out, fellas, and don't forget, keep slaying.